on, everybody? It's Rashad from Control Movements.
It's Golden. How y'all doing?
And today we got a list of questions people have been asking us for quite some time now. So we decided to break it all down into a video, put it out, and let you guys answer your questions for you.
So just so y'all know, all these questions are not fitness related. People want to know all kind of stuff about us, and I don't know why. Whatever. We get
to it though. All right. So we're going to kick it off first. Let's see here. First question of the day would be, how did you both get into calisthenics? You can go first, brother.
Calisthenics. Basically, I used to play around with the boxing a little bit, you know. I get big easy, so I don't really care for lifting weights. When I lift weights, I get extremely big, and I don't like getting big. I want to have that nice little lean muscle, right? So I started playing around with the push-ups, the pull-ups, and I kind of like it. I started watching some YouTube videos. So the extreme calisthenics, I seen a couple of people in New York doing it, mainly Lord Vital, Beast Mode. You know, I saw him, I was on it, right? Hannibal for King, of course, Frank Madrano, different people like that of that nature. But that's why I started. I just wanted to do it. It looked fun. I said, let me get it.
All right. As for me, I used to work out at different gyms, and one day my car got totaled, so I couldn't make it to a gym. So I started training in my backyard, just using, what I had to my disposal, dip bars and steps, doing things like that. I didn't really get into the bigger and advanced things until I started watching like Frank Madrano, Hannibal for Kings, people of that nature. And once I started to see those things, I started to expand more and training in that manner to get that way. And that's how I got started with myself. Who is the best between y'all both?
You can answer. We'll see what you got to say. Let me answer that. We're two different people, so I don't really believe between the both of us it's one that's better than the other. We both have our strengths and we both have our weaknesses. In my head, truthfully, as far as dynamics go, I think I got it hands down, no questions asked. That's my thing. That's what I like to train. That's what I like to practice. Now, as far as statics goes, he blows me out the water. You know, his handstands, planches, all that good stuff. He's a lot better at it. I'm learning. Now, I'm going to say something, though. My disadvantage is I'm 6'2", compared to a smaller guy, right? So that long body, it's kind of difficult for me to do statics, but I'm learning, I'm getting them, and I will have them very shortly.
Yeah, that is most definitely the difference between us two. Like, his height plays a big part. We weigh about the same, but his height plays a big part. He has more ground to cover than I do on most leverage-based exercises, such as front levers and back levers and planches. I don't really have to lean as far as he will or have to do as much work as he would have to. So it balances itself out. Dynamics, definitely. On the bar, he's killing it. So you roll with that. You got to be serious and be realistic with yourself. All right, brother.
Pat myself on the back.
Pat yourself on the back with that one, honey. Yeah. All right, next one. How long have you guys been training? Me, makes 5 years in August now. 5 years of calisthenics.
So when we speak about training, it depends on really what you're talking about. In my case, like I said, I've done body weight exercises, probably similar, about 6-7 years, just strictly body weight exercise. But as far as the extreme stuff goes, I would say about 3 years, maybe going on 4 now. Yeah, when I started off, it was pretty much muscle ups, human flags, push-ups, pull-ups, stuff of that nature. Yeah, about 3-4 years when I actually started, okay, let's start jumping over the bar, doing 360s and other things like that.
Yeah. And all that kicked off with, you see one guy do a move, you be like, oh, I'm not going to fall behind. I got to learn how to do this move here. So it kind of a trifecta. If he do a move, I do a move. And this kept continuing on. And it just, look where we are now. Any competitions lined up?
Well, as of today, no, I don't have any competitions lined up. But I do have hopes. So the couple competitions going on in October. Look at me. Let me scoot up a little bit. October, we got a couple competitions going on in Miami, right? And so Mr. Golden would plan to be in both of them. So to anybody listening out there, UCFL, Bar Stars competitions, Miami Beach, we coming. So regardless, put me up in there. I'm ready. You ready?
Oh yeah, I've been ready.
Control Movements.
Control Movements.
Bringing Memphis to Miami. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, this would be a good question. Does fear kick in anytime you guys are up on the bar? Yes, it does at times. But the thing about this kind of sport is you have to get over that. If you got fear coming into the game, you're not going to last long, even with half the things you do up there.
I ain't scared of shit.
Like he said, That's the reason he's good as he is. All right. Next question, people. Let's see. This is gonna be a fun one. Golden. What is your age, brother?
A lot of people don't know my age, right? I am 40 years old. All right. 40. Now, age as far as me doesn't mean anything to me, right? I've competed against 16-year-olds. I've competed against 20-year-olds. And I feel like right now at the age of 40, I'm in the best shape of my life. You know, I'm definitely doing things that I wouldn't even have thought about doing at the age of 20, 25, anything like that, of that nature. So, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
What about you, brother?
31. I'll be 32 very soon. I'm not as up age as he is, but in this sport here, it's a young man's game.
Wisdom, you know, get you young little bro. So
like I said, it's a young man's game right now. You know, we just blessed to be in the predicament we are now to teach and learn from everybody else. So that's how I look at it. It's all a circle of life. You just keep working hard, and it doesn't matter about your age. It's about how much time and work you put into this situation. Who is your favorite athlete?
My favorite athlete. Now, you mean favorite to watch?
Yeah, let's say that. I'm pretty sure I have to go with that. Who's your favorite to watch?
So I got a lot of athletes that I enjoy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of people that I see them do tricks, but the one that I would say that I feel is closest to home with me and who I would say is my inspiration, the person that I kind of want to be like in the calisthenics game, my man out in California named Cali Fit Millie. Now, the reason I like Cali Fit so much is Cali's a tall athlete, you know, crazy endurance. His moves off the chain. So everybody who watches calisthenics, y'all know who he is, right? But when I look at other people, this is a small guy sport, right? I'm 6'2", right? So I don't look at people who 5'3", 5'4", and look at them like they so cold. I mean, even if they nice, that doesn't give me the inspiration to say I can do it, because I know I have a disadvantage by being 6'2", you know, plus 190. Mm-hmm. So I got a disadvantage. But when I see other tall athletes do stuff that I feel I'm capable of doing, it gives me that will to be like, okay, I can do it also. So yeah, Cali Fit, man, shout out, brother, man. You an inspiration.
Let me see. I have to go with Osvaldo Lagunes from Miami. I like statics. And to me, he's like one of the best static hold guys I've ever seen in my life, period. Like, hands down. I'm not, no disrespect to anybody else, but that's my personal opinion. And that's one of the guys I think I actually like. I watch a lot of his tutorial, a lot of his videos, and just everything he does to me with static is just like amazing to me. So yeah, he'd be one of the guys I can always say that he keeps me on my toes. I want to get to that level to be able to have all these static holds down packed just like that. So yeah, that's the guy I look forward to.
But on top of that, like I said, everybody is different, right? We've been in a couple competitions. We've met a lot of people. And so all y'all are inspirations, right? The whole Bar Crazy family, man, nothing but love, man. Bar Crazy worldwide, right? Y'all done showed us nothing but love everywhere we go, man. We meet y'all, it's all love, man. Y'all done taught us a lot of stuff. Rufo, man, all y'all, man.
Go Infinite.
Shout out, man. Yeah, my Chicago peoples, Bar Stuff, Go Infinite, y'all,
Infinite,
man.
all the guys,
Let's keep doing it. Oh, shit. One leg. What? One leg. Hey, so if y'all ain't following One Leg Beast, this man is a beast, right? So anybody who ever had that fear, say they can't do something, man, shout out to One Leg, man, bro. Everybody. Man, look him up.
Literally a beast.
So yeah, like I said, this thing go a long way, man. There's a lot of people that play a part in my journey right now, and we're gonna keep it coming. It's gonna be a lot that I haven't named. Who, hey, I watch y'all too. Keep doing your thing. Them young boys coming up, Corey. Who else, man?
Corey, Alex.
Oh yeah, Shark. Hey, Sharky Shark.
Yep.
All y'all, man. Inspirations, brothers.
Have you guys ever been seriously injured in doing calisthenics? Not doing calisthenics. I get hurt doing basic stuff like walking to the mailbox, stuff like that. I never really gotten hurt on the bars. You know, I fell, you fall a couple times, but no broken bones, nothing like that. It's always other injuries that always happen to me.
You're going to get injuries when you're dealing with calisthenics or working out, period. If you don't know how to limit yourself or pay attention to your body, you will hurt yourself. So no, I've never been seriously injured in calisthenics, but after I started my calisthenics journey, I did injure myself playing basketball real bad, to the point where I thought it was pretty much over with for me. I dislocated my whole kneecap. So my patella, well, your kneecap is your patella. So you have tendons on the top and the bottom of your patella, on top of your kneecap, right? tendons that attach to your quad, tendons that attach to your shin. So I tore all the patella tendons on the bottom of my kneecap. It pulled my kneecap all the way up, messed my meniscus up. And truthfully, I was paralyzed for 3 months. I couldn't move my leg at all. It wasn't attached to my brain. I could look at it. I could physically try to move my leg up and down, but it wasn't going anywhere. So at this point, this was 2017, August 1st, 2017, I had surgery, right? I went through kind of like a little depressed state, but it never really stopped me. 2 weeks later, I was back on the bars playing around. I had a full leg brace on, limping, crutches, whatever, but it didn't bother me. Less than a year later, July, I was competing in Battle of the Bars. So, man, injuries are what they are. You can let them get you down. You can use them as motivation. You can keep going. I've seen people that had injuries that are less severe than mine, and your mind is what's going to kind of mess with you, y'all. You're going to be your biggest downfall after an injury. A lot of stuff you're going to be capable of doing, truthfully, but you're going to be so scared to do it because you don't want to re-injure yourself. You can't do that. If you got a dream, if you got a goal that you want to do, you just got to push yourself. If you injure that shit again, then it might not been meant to. But if you sit there and you play it safe the whole time, you'll never get back to 100% of where you want to be. I'm doing backflips and stuff, y'all. I couldn't walk. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm 40 years old learning how to do backflips. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? But that's a lot of pressure on the legs and knees and stuff. And if I sat there and worried about re-injuring myself, I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at today. So, hey.
What is your most memorable moment in your calisthenics journey? Mine, I'm pretty sure both was Battle of the Bars.
Battle of the Bars.
It's our very first professional competition. And on top of that, if you know
it was Battle of the Bars, right?
Like,
so even with shout out to WCO, shout out to Brendan, Jarvis, Tatus Strength, Kenneth. Hey, all y'all, man, we appreciate you. So, like he said, that's one of them belief factors. It's like the whole way we applied for Battle of the Bars, and not a doubt went through either one of our minds that we were not going to be in it. It's like first competition, but I told myself, and that's one thing about me, I'm a firm believer of laws of attraction. Whatever you put out into this world, you're going to get back. If you believe it, it's going to happen for you. The problem with us is a lot of times we don't believe what really is going to happen to us. You know, we question everything. We do God's work, right? So if you believe it 100% in your heart, I'm going to be in there. And you keep telling yourself that, you dream about it, you see the vision. Same thing with this gym right behind us. Y'all see that, right? This thing didn't just come overnight. Ain't nobody give us that shit. We made that.
Yep.
All right, we went out and got it.
And even with that, the Battle of the Bars thing, it was more with us. We were the first two out of Tennessee to do it. So we made history actually upon that, being the first two
Memphis
to compete.
Memphis.
In the same competition. You know. But it was always a great experience, and we enjoyed ourselves. And after that, it kind of took a life of its own. We went from there to New York, and it just been bouncing all around, doing different things. And so that one experience led to more things in our life. So I'm very appreciative of that. What are you guys' eating habits? Terrible.
Go ahead, bro. Tell your habits, brother.
I don't eat bad, but I also don't eat too good all the time, you know. I have my days where I have things I want to eat, but for the most part, I still stay on a steady diet of eating clean foods, things of that nature. I don't jump off too many days and have ice cream every day. It's like if I want it, I get it. Reason being, I do it, but so come the weekend, I won't binge out. I won't have Friday, Saturday, Sunday of just eating ice cream and cookies for 3 days straight. I eat it during the week. By the time the weekend comes, my mind is back like, all right, you had it early in the week. Back to your training now.
Well, I'm a vegetarian, right? I'm not a vegan. There's still a couple things that I do eat. You know, I still eat eggs. I still eat cheese. But I didn't cut out most of the stuff. No dairy, other than the cheese. But I'm a vegetarian, so I pretty much eat better than most people. But even if you want to talk about nutrition and fitness and stuff like that, I really don't believe that it's all about what you're eating. It's about how you're eating it. So a lot of people, you know, we were raised with whatever's on that plate, you need to kill it. You need to eat it, right? Eat the whole plate. Don't get up from that table, right? And that's your biggest downfall. We overeat, and then we don't eat enough times a day, right? So with this fitness or with losing weight or getting that body that you really want, you got to learn how to eat. So do your research. I'm not a nutritionist, but basically you got to speed that metabolism up. All right. If you eat once or twice a day, your metabolism is going to be pretty slow, right? If you eat 6-7 times a day, but smaller portions, it's going to speed it up and it's going to burn it off. Your body is a machine that pays attention to trend, right? Mm-hmm. And so if your body knows that you're going to feed it again every 3 hours, what it's going to do is it's going to burn that food off because he's going to feed me again in 3 hours. However, if you eat irregular or once a day, maybe twice, a big meal here and starve yourself the rest of the day, your body's going to hold on to it because it pays attention. It knows that, hey, he don't feed me regularly, so I might need this for energy. So I'm going to slow your metabolism down. I'm going to hold on to this because you didn't even feed me yesterday, right? And so don't stuff yourself. Don't starve yourself. Make sure you're eating regular, just smaller portions, but multiple times a day. And like I said, I don't eat meat, but I don't limit myself on the things I'm going to eat. I just make sure that if I do eat something that I know I'm not supposed to be eating, I do an extra workout or something like that to kind of burn it off of me, So yeah, you're going to get whatever body you work for, That's just truth of the matter,
Web 2, the rest of the guys in Control Movements. With that, everyone had their own particular things they wanted to do with themselves. You had bodybuilders, you had yoga enthusiasts, you had MMA fighters and CrossFit. Everyone just ventured off and did their own thing. It's no bad blood with nobody. We all still friends. We all love each other. Everyone just ventured off to do their own things. We were the ones who actually started the calisthenics thing anyway, so it was always our primary thing to push forward with it. So everyone took their own different routes in life. That's all it is. No big deal.
So to speak on that question right there, this has to come from somebody who really knows us. We started the journey of Control Movements back in 2016. At one point in time, you saw a lot of us, about 12 members and stuff, and we were real deep, We were the two that really started it. We were the two that came up with the name. We were the two that started bringing the first people to the park, right? Mm-hmm. And so we had a lot of people that, came out, but like he said, we were the ones who really wanted that calisthenics, solely calisthenics. Mm-hmm. Like you said, we had a lot of people that did all kind of different sports, fighting, powerlifting, bodylifting. They tried out the calisthenics. A lot of them were real good at it and stuff, but that wasn't their heart. Mm-hmm. That wasn't something that they say, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is what I want to leave my mark in, And so I don't fault anybody. Like I said, there's not no bad blood. Hey, love y'all. Y'all played a big part of everything. And, thanks for the support. Thanks for everything y'all got going on, Hey, holla at us.
Yep. Any females are part of Control Movements team? As of now, no, but we are hoping to get more women involved in this sport here because there's a lot of women who do it too, They're actually trying to create a women's bracket for women to start, doing calisthenics professionally and getting paid for it. So yes, it's also room for women. We like to have women on the team. Don't you get me wrong?
So we have a lot of women that will work out. A lot of them stick to the basics though. So you will have the ones that can do the push-ups and the pull-ups and just the regular body weight stuff. But that's another thing with that fear come in. I think, a lot of times they want to, mess up them little pretty hands and stuff, because when you're doing this, you're going to have some blisters and some calluses. Same thing with, there ain't too many women that think about falling on their head or something like that, So when you get to, okay, I need you to jump over this bar right here.
You get some funny looks.
Yeah, it's something that, they think about it. Like we get them to do handstands, don't get me wrong. Like certain things a lot of females want to do, the ones who are involved with the yoga and the other things, they want to learn how to do the handstands and a couple other things. But yeah, as far as the extreme, I haven't ran into one in Memphis.
Yeah.
Yet. So Memphis females,
hit us up.
It's a whole new day, all right? New sport. So if you're tired of the old, going to the gym, lifting heavy weights, something, hey, you want to try something different, come on, check us out.
How did Control Movements get started? This is a very funny one. Like he's laughing before he even start asking the question.
All right, so check this out, right? Let me scoot up for this one right here. All right, so
we go to live.
I was in LA Fitness, right? Polo Grounds, right? Minding my motherfucking business, right? I'm up there, doing muscle ups and stuff like that. It wasn't nothing major. I'm just doing some muscle ups or whatever. And I just kind of felt some shit like, the fuck, who breathing down my damn neck? I look back and this nigga like this close to me, like, goddamn, nigga, bag up, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me work out, right? And he oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? I've never seen nobody do that. Actually, I kind of do it, what I'm saying? But I don't know nobody else, like little groupies and shit. And I'm like, man, beat it, cocksucker. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But for real though, like
now the story starts. Now the real version starts now. Actually, I can't never get. Every time you tell this story, people are like, "Oh, it's true."
Damn, man.
But
Shit, I started slapping him.
like, I won't go sucker punch him, but he
Hey, shit,
that time he had his boys with
he
him.
came up and took his head from my earbuds out.
He had his boys with him, so I was like, "No way, I don't want to have to pop out." All right,
Yeah, you know
the
what I'm
truth
saying?
be
Pop the
told,
trunk, right.
this is what happened seriously. I had a 1-day pass at the gym. He was in LA Fitness, and I went in there and I worked out, and I was doing muscle ups on one side of the gym, and through the mirror, I could see him doing it from that side. So I got down, went and talked to him, and from that day we just kind of like started to talk about things, and we worked out, and it took a life of its own.
That was it. I mean, day one. Now I can tell you what day it is now. You know what I mean?
Right,
but from that point, we kind of used each other as motivation.
Yeah.
And like I said, we had a lot of people that came along after us and stuff that we learned from also.
Mm-hmm.
But from day one, it was me and him. You know, I vibe off of him. He vibe off of me. You know, some things he good at better than me. Like when I first met him, handstand king already, right? I can do a handstand. This mother had me bleeding this shit. Had me bleeding all in LA Fitness, man, falling off of stuff. Right.
Full disclaimer. I told him, "Hey, come down slow." He decided, "I got it, brother."
Man, whatever. But now, you know, I'm handstanding. Y'all know it, right? So, but yeah, it's like we just started vibing off each other, and it never went anywhere. That's one of those things. Like when you meet somebody, or you know, y'all got common interests and stuff, it just works out. You know, he wasn't no asshole or nothing like that. So
vice versa. It just kind of
right.
Like
we kind of click.
Now we family now, pretty much.
Yeah.
His daughter's my niece, and vice versa. Man. So we family now.
Shout out to the kids.
Bye. Are you single?
Ain't nobody asked that shit. Who want to know that? Who want to know that?
Are you single? It says here, brother.
I mean,
right here.
I'm gonna answer this question like this. It depends on who's asking, right? If you a person who's like myself, business minded, a go-getter, somebody who, I'm not gonna say you have to have the most or whatever, but somebody who's doing something with their life, and you feel that you could kind of be a benefit to mine, also help out. I'm not asking for no handout or nothing like that, y'all. But I don't need drama. I don't need somebody trying to come around to see what I got or that's it. But if you're a person that can kind of feed off me, vibe off me, and make me a better me, yeah, 100% I'm single. But if you are not that person, no, I'm taking. I'm going. I'm off the market. I'm off the market. You know what I'm saying? I don't. If you can't do no, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that though. Yep. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. So did you get your answer?
Mm-hmm. That's funny though. But all right, next one. What do you guys think you have brought to the calisthenics community? That was a good question. That was a very good question.
As far as Memphis,
I think it said community, so I guess it's talking about work. That period. I can say this. I think by us bringing this gym to our city, we are the first calisthenics gym in our city, probably our state, really, to be honest. Because when you type it up, it comes straight to here. We started competitions. Now we're getting the guys to come down here to start competing here to the community. I think we are just open the horizon. Now people see that it can be done. Like you have other athletes like, man, you guys are motivation to open our own gym. We thought it couldn't be done, and you guys did it in under a year. So I think that's what we've brought to the community. We gave everyone motivation in that manner to see that you can do whatever you say you're gonna do, you can do it.
Also, like I said, with me being 40 years old, 6'2", it's not a little guy sport, because that's what you hear a lot. Oh, you got to be a little guy to do this, you know. And when I say little guy, it's no disrespect to nobody, right? But truth of the matter is, a lot of people in this sport are smaller individuals, anywhere from probably about 5'3" to 5'8", 9", something like that. That's about standard. Weight, you got anywhere from 110 to about 170, you know, give or take the medium or the basic weight is probably about 150, 160, 170, somewhere in that. So me being 6'2", 190, 40 years old, it kind of let people know that you're your own limits. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not too many 40-year-olds that look like me or do what I do. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than nobody at all, but the reason that I do it is because I can, right? I think the thing that kind of got me when I started this sport was when I looked on YouTube and I seen the people doing it on Instagram and stuff like that, I really couldn't tell how big they were, how tall they were, right? And so if I think I would have known at that point that this is a little guy sport or something, or tall people weren't supposed to be capable of doing this, I might have, psyched myself out mentally too, where I'm like, well, I can't do it either because I'm too big for that. I'm too tall for that, right? Yeah. But since I didn't know that until I went to my first Battle of the Bars, not the one I competed in, but a year before that, prior to that, we had went to Battle of the Bars, and that's when I actually stood next to all these people, and I realized that you were extremely tall for this. And even to get up on there, my first video I made, I wasn't in Battle of the Bars, but I had Jarvis in the background hosting. Oh, y'all thought it was just for the little guys. Shout out to the big man, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, and it just pumped my head up to just make me realize that you're never too tall. You got people nowadays
6'5", 6'6".
Big weights, heavy weights, Daniels, Muscle Beach King. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we doing it for the heavyweights. Big Tone. We doing it for the heavyweights out here, man. Let's get it, man. Ain't nobody stopping us.
Yep. So that's exactly what it is. Even in my height, I'm 5'9", but most guys I battle, I'm always 20 to 30 pounds bigger than them. So when I get on the bar, it's kind of like, dude, I ain't think he's gonna be able to punch and things like that. Like it's just about the time you put into the skill. Being bigger, yeah, you might have a slight disadvantage, but I'm human. So the more I work on it, it's gonna come to you. So don't ever get discouraged about how short you are, how big you are. Just work on it. Don't worry about anything.
Right. Shout out to Loco. Shout out to Elvis, man.
Get it.
Heavyweight calisthenics, y'all.
Get it. Other people you look forward to meeting. That's a good one.
We met a lot of people, right? We met a lot of people, right?
I'll probably go with the old heads.
The old heads, Hannibal, Frank. Yeah, like I said, we started out with y'all, but we ain't never met y'all. Hey, that's what I would say,
Yeah. Who else goes on the list? Flying Courage.
Everybody up.
Yeah, Flying Courage.
Yep. All Bar Sparta and all that, man. We see y'all in Miami, man. Small. We see you in Miami, y'all. Who else? Who I'm leaving out?
Well, make sure you're leaving nobody else out.
Man, we met Tat. I forgot to say Tat. When I said WCO, man, Tat is strength, man. You inspiration too, man. Yeah. Hey, I don't know why I forgot you, brother. I don't know how I forgot you.
I didn't see it. All right, what we got left? Let's check this out.
What question we got on the thing?
We had like 20 something. Let's see. Rashad, how often do you train your skills? I have push and pull days. So on push days, it's all handstands, planches, anything that you have to push away from your body. That's how I train it. Pulls, muscle ups, front levers, and things of that nature. So I train it according to the days, maybe once or twice a week, and then by the end of the week, Friday, it's kind of like a freestyle thing. So I let my muscles rest as far as static training. I don't really do anything after that. What about yourself, Golden?
What?
How do you train during that time?
Train every day. I train all body parts.
I knew he was going to say that.
I pay attention to my body. So it's going to be days where, like I said, you have things on your body that hurt, and you just got to know that your body is telling you little signs, right? Now, don't get me wrong. It's a difference between my muscles ache or I need to let that rest, right? Mm-hmm. So last thing you want to do is you want to cause an injury for something that you already kind of feel. Yeah. I'm not saying be a punk and just sit down every little body ache you feel. Oh, I can't do it. Yeah. But but pay attention to your body, all avenues, and try to work your entire body. Like that's what a lot of people, yes, we do leg days, we do core, we do all that stuff. It's not just an upper body sport. So don't get me wrong, but yeah, you pay attention to your body, you pretty much work out everything you do. And even with this, it's skill days. I do static days, I do freestyle days, I do dynamic days, I do weighted days. Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. So, but I try to get a nice little common workout. I don't like doing all leg day. Yeah. So then I can't walk for 2 days. For a couple of days, right? I don't like to just chill my arms 100% so that I can't do nothing tomorrow. No, I like to get a nice little burn, nice little feel. But one thing I definitely need to work on is my endurance. I already know that stuff, so that's what I'm really working on, my cardio and everything. I want to get them big, long Cali Fit runs and them big, long bolo runs and all that stuff like that, man.
That's the biggest thing to the sport. Your endurance. If you have crazy endurance, you can last. If you have your endurance is not too good, you're gonna have a hard time in any kind of freestyle competition. Even if this rep competition, if your endurance is not high, you have a tough time competing in anything. So endurance should always be your top priority if you're gonna compete. Moves are good, but the longer you have to do those moves with them clean form, you'll be okay. Once they start to get shitty, pretty much lost. That's how he lost.
Who? Hey, he talking about the battle of the bars when Corey beat me. Corey was 16 years fucking old and shit. Nigga, I'm 39 years old in the battle of the bar. Hey, I killed Corey the first round, man. I promise you, man. And then I got tired. And then,
Corey, I was there.
oh, my arthritis kicked in, you know? You know what I'm saying? I got tired. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, fuck. But yeah,
we joke, Corey.
I feel you though. Man, but yeah, endurance is a big thing because in these competitions they got rounds, right? So your first round, your third round got to look like your first round, and so on. You might have a couple different battles, a couple different people you go against, and if you don't have that endurance, then you're not gonna make it too far. You gotta be able to go from start to finish.
All right, last one in here. Let's see here. Beyond fitness, what are you guys' life goals? You go first, brother.
So right now we just opened up the gym. So the gym is in the process, so we about to make it do what it do, right? But this is the start for me. It's like I understand that I'm a person that at my age, I'm tired of working for folks. This is my first business starting, so I'm gonna let this be my foundation. From this point, I'm already thinking about all kind of different opportunities, you know? And like I said, this is the start. So from here, it's nothing but going up. So you gonna see me, and if you don't see me, I'm gonna be in the background. Even with this, a lot of y'all don't really know about me because I don't really like to stay in front of the camera like that. Y'all see the videos, y'all see me working and stuff, but I'm not that face. I don't want to be famous. I want to be rich. Goddamn it, you know. So I got a lot of stuff I'm working on right now. Hey, if y'all got some opportunities for me, I'm taking all opportunities, you know, so come on with it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot whatever you got to shoot to me, and we'll see if we can make it work. You know, if I feel it's going to benefit me, benefit the fam and stuff, we'll go ahead and work with it. You know, if it's something that I feel is one-sided, you know, then you probably gonna get a door slammed in your face. No disrespect though, but I tell you in the nicest way that, you know, I can't rock with that right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine was to expand this business and let that grow up beyond itself. I've never been one of those people who do things just because I feel like it's easy money. And I do things I love to do. So I always feel I get a better enjoyment out of life doing things I love to do. I never just sacrifice some this year for a couple dollars right now, and I'm really not happy. So me doing this whole thing with the gym is the foundation of what I want to do. After I get to a point of I'm done with the gym, I want to move on to more marketing things of such like proteins and, you know, things of that nature. But I never want to be grounded to this one thing. Take care of my kids, love my people. That's my life goals right there, man. Like he said earlier, I want to be famous, I want to be rich.
That's right.
Any more questions? That's actually it, brother.
That's it.
So we can wrap it on up today. Our next videos will be tutorials about different exercises people have asked us about in the past, like muscle ups, handstands, things of that nature. So we'll get to that very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You got an insight of how we think, what we talk about, what we do every day, how we joke, how we are as athletes and everything of that nature, businessman.
Yeah, so keep the questions coming though, y'all. You can follow us on all different platforms. This one right here is going to be the start of a new Control Movements page. It's going to be called Official Control Movements. It's not out yet, but we're going to definitely let the world know when it's out. You can follow me on Instagram. It's _golden_of CM. So basically it's golden of CM.
Yep. Shot.
Find me on Facebook. You know, I'm not hard to find. www.controlmovements.com. Memphis, Tennessee, if you're in the area, Google Control Movements, you're going to pop right up. Put it in the GPS. It's going to pop right up. We on Burden Cove. Y'all come see us. Holla at us.
Yep. Peace.